So one of the things I came across while I was in prison was the similarities that occur between guys in the military and people doing incarceration. There's so many parallels. Guys spending a lot of time away from their family, the kind of structure and routine that goes into both areas. A lot of guys in their program or routine in prison are very kind of, guys say, will lead to like OCD because everything's very organized and stuff like that. Even within the kind of politics that occur within prison, it's structured the same thing like in the military. You have a hierarchy, you have people at the top, people below, etc., etc. So when I was reading a lot of these Navy SEAL books, stuff like that. I was noticing all these similarities and also what happens when guys get out of the military. A lot of guys, there's relationship issues, a lot of broken families. A lot of guys struggle also with addiction problems. Also a lot of like kind of mental health stuff, PTSD, stuff like that. So I noticed all the commonalities there and all the similar character traits that I had with these guys as well, and that were in the service. And I just kind of noticed that by implementing the same things they do on more of a positive side versus a negative side, it really helped me to identify with people that lived a life of abiding by the law and serving our country, which is a very noble thing, and I have a lot of respect for. So it was really good. It gave me some tools. It helped me identify with some things, with some other people that had the same character traits, but were not exactly living an illegal lifestyle. And so I really took to that a lot and read a bunch of books on it. A lot of books. I mean, everybody's stories. From one that I'm really fond of is this guy Adam Brown, book called Fearless. I mean, this guy was just next level dedication. He suffered with some addiction issues when he was younger, got in trouble, but was able to get into the Navy. A friend of his dad was a major recruit guy. But anyways, this guy was just determined, man. I mean, this guy, he got in, he went through in training, took a simulation round to his eye, which was his dominant eye. So he went ahead and learned to shoot with his non-dominant eye and his non-dominant hand. Still passed tests, went to sniper school, passed that as well. He was in a Humvee, got the Humvee rolled over, smashed all his fingers off, got him sewn back on, still kept pushing. Just talk about going through some adversity, and just gave me some strength, gave me some confidence to really just take it to the next level in life. I mean, some of the things are so minor that we oh, this happened to me, this happened to that. Oh, well, whatever, man. I'm in good health. I've got all my limbs. I still got a good head on my shoulder. There's no reason I can't be successful in life. There's no reason at all. I'm not going to make excuses, live in this, pity party. Absolutely not, man. Screw that. So just really take ownership and accountability for my life. And man, I'm just really starting to see everything come to success for me. Yeah. So I want to just get that out there and share that. There's a lot of common grounds there. That was something that really helped me identify with other people. And it was a great group of guys. I've gotten out now, and I've got a lot of friends that are in the military or in corrections, and they're just a solid group of guys. I'm a believer. My faith is in our Lord Jesus Christ, and a lot of theirs are as well. And just a good community to be in. Find a good community, surround yourself with like-minded people, and you'll be successful. I don't hang out with anybody that lived that other kind of lifestyle that I used to live. And my life's just blossoming. I've restored all sorts of relationships with family members, some friends that I'd had from before that didn't really get into the kind of stuff that I got into. And I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from people, just of all the things that I'm doing, of where I'm at today. And a lot of people are proud of me, and it's motivating, man. It's inspiring. I mean, just the encouragement that I get from that alone helps me take it to the next level every single day. That's such a negative environment there in prison. Everybody's so pessimistic and just everybody's getting high. That's not where it's at. Do the time, deal with the pain, and there's so much growth in that pain that's how you're able to be successful. Identify with it, spend some time with it, think about it in thought, get up early and kind of just go through that whole process. By going through that process, that's where there's that growth. There's no growth in the comfort zone, none whatsoever. You got to stay uncomfortable, get comfortable in the uncomfortable, as they say. And that's where it's at. There's a lot of things that I don't want to do that I just do. And when it's done, I'm grateful I did it. And it's just getting me next steps down the road, further and further. We have choices in life. I always say this, choices all the time, all the time. Be accountable, take responsibility, don't make excuses, don't complain. Nobody wants to hear it anyways. Life is really good on the other side. I mean, there's some suffering and some hardships, but if you make the effort and you're really about it, people will see that and people will help you out. People will recognize it, encourage it. I've had support from my case manager when I was in the halfway house. She helped support and get me. I got home confinement in less than a month. I mean, normal people, it takes months to get that, if they even get it. I got it in less than a month, period. I just showed up, was at her office, hitting her with slips, talking to her, asking her what I needed to do. And she would just tell me what I needed to do. Once she saw that I was really trying to get it done, she did everything she could to help me out. Simple. And then at that point in time, when I do make small mistakes, they're not going to bust my balls and try and violate me because they know where my intentions are at. We're human. Everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. This morning I slept in a little bit because I'm always getting up at 3:30, 4 a.m. And I don't get to sleep until 9:30. And by the end of the week, caught up with me. Slept in today on Sunday, just till about 6:30, 7 a.m. Got up and went to church. So we do make mistakes. Everybody slips at times, but it's just keep. We get knocked down, we get back up. Plain and simple. So I'll go ahead and cut this one short. Please subscribe, like, share. I'm really trying to help give some guys share my experience, my testimony of how I've gotten out of prison and just being successful in life. Let's go.